Good day, maddening mercantile marauders. I'm Unsilent, and we're on the air with more Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic to the Sith Lords. It's episode 55 of TSL. Thanks for tuning in. I guess that would make this the longest Let's Play in terms of episode count on the channel. 56 if you include the character creation. Longer than Final Fantasy IX, which was 55. So there. Fun fact for you. We are in the merchant quarter of Onderon. We landed here last time, and oh, I was gonna say, I guess we came through that way. And that's just back the way to the spaceport, which is where we landed. And now we've broken it through here. We've got Captain Gillespie here, and some soldiers, and more soldiers. Turret, that looks inviting. Oh, there's an interrogation happening over yonder. Family waiting probably to get into the spaceport there. You're a dude that looks like a side quest. Yeah, all sorts of fun stuff happening here. We're gonna go through the spaceport today. Or not the spaceport, it's the merchant quarter today. We have to find Mandalore's doctor friend, who's supposed to be on the other side here, I guess. That's all we got, is just this little bit of the spaceport. Or not the spaceport, the merchant quarter. Alright, Captain Gillespie.
I'm Captain Gillespie, Off-Worlder. If you want to pass here, I'll need to see your starport visa.
I've got it here.
Everything seems in order. You're cleared to go.
Why are these visas necessary anyway? I don't really care. But let's ask the question. We find out a little more.
There are reports of Republic smugglers arming dissidents in the city. Checkpoints have been set up throughout the city to prevent more civil disturbances. There are two types of starport visas. The type you have is an individual visa, good for just you and any pre-registered staff and family that accompany you. The Office of Immigration also issued open visas.
Okay, I'm assuming open visa just kind of lets you and whoever you want to come along with you. It seems rather unsafe, don't you think? So why can't anybody leave?
I don't make the law, Off-Worlder. Only the Queen or General Vaklu can issue starport visas. It's a lengthy process, costs money, and there's a long line ahead of you.
I don't see an actual line, just several people wandering around aimlessly. Oh, let's taunt Captain Gillespie.
I wouldn't pay the beggars near here much mind. Just ignore them and go about your business.
Works for me. But how would I get an extra starport visa just in case I have a side quest involving? No. I shall go.
Let's hurry this up. I want him escorted out of here quickly.
This is outrageous. I'm not a spy. I'm a journalist for Isis Calm.
You're a Republic spy, and your propaganda will be silenced. We are taking you back to our barracks for interrogation.
But, well, you can't be serious. You accuse me of propaganda? I have proof that Vaklu is withholding information on the so-called Republic.
One more word of treason out of you. What are you looking at? This is none of your business.
Please, sir, help me. Vaklu's troops won't listen. I'm just a journalist, not a spy.
Yes, well, this is oddly. 15 years later, it seems oddly on the nose again. Anyway, I'm not getting involved. What's going on? Do you have some sort of warrant? What's going on?
This spy has been using his position as a journalist to spread lies and dissent among our people. No doubt he's been up to other treasonous activity as well.
But that's just crazy. I was a member of the Resistance. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars.
Yes, and your disloyalty now deeply sickens me.
Do you think questioning is necessary? He's obviously guilty. Do you have some sort of warrant? I'm not getting involved, soldier. 1 or 3? The quotation marks throw me off. I'm not getting involved.
Men, let's take this spy away. Another word out of you and we can make the trip very uncomfortable.
I'll make it uncomfortable anyway. He's gonna run! He's gonna run! Shoot him! Shoot him! I don't even get dark side points for that, really. I don't even get anything from Kreia saying best to leave their affairs to themselves, you know, that sort of shit. Oh, he's getting marched by. Can we follow? Is there a walk button? No, not really. I'm waiting to see. It's unusual. I would have expected you get used to, like, stuff, just fading, quest guys just fading out, right? But he's actually getting marched somewhere. It almost feels as if it's important that we follow him. Over there to the other soldier. But General Vaklu would cut himself off from many plans of the Republic. This is foolish. In solitude, no civilization prospers. You don't understand the people of Onderon. They are proud and have fought many adversities to get where they are, mostly by themselves, too. They've given much to the Republic and see little in return. General Vaklu believes independence would be in Aiza's best interest. Let Republic fight battles to free Onderon from Mandalorian warriors. Should be thankful. Queen Talia is young, but looks after her people. She should be honored. The Mandalorians would never have been on the moon if it weren't for Exar Kun, and he was a fallen Jedi. I think General Vaklu was right. Okay, I guess we got dragged into this. Oh, what's happening back here? A rally of sorts is happening back over our shoulder. Anyway. What do you think of Queen Talia? I don't know much about General Vaklu. There'd be deep consequences if Onderon secedes from the Republic. What do you think of Queen Talia? Talia works with the Republic. She rules peaceably and is popular with her people. Popularity isn't everything, son. Her intentions are good, I admit, but those close to power see the mistakes she makes. Nobles, high-ranking military, they all support General Vaklu. She does not have the experience of governing which Isis needs in these times. Her intentions are good. That's the most politically moderate thing you'll ever hear on the internet today. Everyone just assumes everyone's out to fuck everyone else over. It's like, don't give me this bullshit about, oh yeah, I'm vote for the other side, so therefore the other person is evil and is just trying to ruin the country. No, they're all trying to make it better. Whether you agree with the way they're going about it or not, they're trying to make the country better based on their perspective, or in this case, the planet better based on their perspective and politics. You might not agree with the politics, but you can't say somebody's actively trying to ruin a country or a planet. It doesn't work that way. Anyway, let's, I don't know much about General Vaklu. Vaklu lies, he twists words and tries to take the heart of people away from their rightful queen. He is Shota. He is a war hero, the leader of the resistance during the Mandalorian Wars, a man of vision with experience. He may not tell all truth, but he works for the best interest of the people. Many realize this. He would start war to oust the good queen. The suffering he would bring is wrong. After I say these nice things about the Twi'lek, being nice and moderate and seeing the good that the queen intends to, even if she isn't successful in doing it, then our Deveronian friend basically goes and does the opposite. You could have at least, tried to be a little bit more moderate about it. No. Let's see, who do you trust more? They're each going to pick their own. Good question. I don't trust Vaklu. He lies to people. Has been caught in them before. Talia, honorable. The question is unfair. Sometimes the leader knows things the rest of us can't know. I may not trust everything he says, or his people say, but he's also a man of honor, and he never breaks a promise. But if you can't trust your leader's words, then how can you trust their motives? Human sentient, what do you think? Sounds like a I also confess, I'm curious what you think. I think it sounds like a politician. Trusting your leaders is crucial. I'd rather support Queen Talia. Vaklu sounds capable and has ambition. Drive and experience is a powerful combination. Experience being important. Well, he's experienced at running military. Can he run a planetary government? Two very different things. Let's see. The Queen is Onderon's rightful ruler. Deposing her would be treason. The Republic's take advantage of Onderon. A little revolution now and then can be a good thing. I lend support to whoever serves my interests better. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. I was hoping you would clarify this discussion. Your answer does little to address the political situation. I'm going to have to get involved at some point. Let us further discuss this at the cantina. Thank you for the conversation, human. Can I at least get some dark side points out of that answer? No. I should have just supported Vaklu. since it's readily apparent. Vaklu. Okay, so the journalist fella. Who's this guy? Captain Bostuco. So our journalist friend was taken here, which I can only assume. Sky ramp. Okay, interesting. Western Square. All right. So I can only assume that this is a way to a military installation. And, man, this is just taking... All these people are taking my frame rate. Hang on a second. Okay, I think I fixed it. I just had to turn the shadows down. Or turn the soft shadows off for a bit. And it seems to have recovered my frame rate.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have a... I didn't mean to do that, but I meant to do that. HK-50's on the prowl. It could be interesting. Troubling.
Yes.
Might need to, Did I say Kreia had the stealth on? Yeah. I didn't realize I put a stealth belt on Kreia. Maybe she can do it without... Can Kreia do stealth without...
To the shadows I go.
She's good enough at stealth, she doesn't need a stealth amplifier. Alright, go Kreia. Interesting. Okay, that could be handy. I thought I put a stealth belt on her. Alright, let's go back to the beginning of the area. What we'll do is we'll start there and kind of work our way back north. Again, some guy standing... Captain Riken, eyes the citizen. Oh, you're just standing around.
We're gonna have to find another source of cheap fuel now that Paragus is gone.
Really? Paragus is gone? Hadn't heard. That's news to me. Alright, so... That's our... we talked to Captain Galisi there. We've got this child, Terlin, and Tolis. Let's see what Terlin's up to.
Please, Captain, help me. My children and I are desperate to get off of Onderon. Do you have an open starport visa?
I do not. Just tell her off and move on. Many people are looking for open starport visas. If you found a visa, you might have a difficult decision of who to give it to. Really? Can't they all just go together?
You have the look of someone used to adversity. A cut above the rabble around here. I have a business proposition for you. Everyone around here begs and pleads night and day for open starport visas. Very touching how well they act out their lies. Or truths. It doesn't matter, really. What does matter is credits. Hard currency. I offer you 2,000 credits if you find an open starport visa. You won't find a better deal.
Yeah, I doubt that. Sounds valuable. Certainly someone will pay more.
I only know of one person who might offer something comparable. And what's going on there is illegal. I'm a legitimate trader, so there's no risk. There's only one thing ultimately more important than money, and that's your life. She's trouble. I wouldn't deal with her.
Oh, yes, and who is she?
I want nothing to do with her. If you want to get involved with that sort of person, you'll have to figure it out on your own.
Really? I'm interested. Let's see who she might be, then. But we'll talk about something else.
No, I don't think so. It's really very simple. We don't have anything more to talk about, unless you get an extra visa.
Aren't you friendly? News hologram. Let's have a check of what's on the news.
In the Council of Lords today, Lord Dashiell recommended a special commendation for Colonel Tobin due to his brilliant command of our armada in the skies above Onderon. Without him, Lord Dashiell said, the Republic attack would surely have done more damage. Tobin is one of Iziz's greatest heroes and deserves recognition.
How about I recognize him with the business end of my lightsaber? Onderon soldier, Captain Riken. What's he up to?
Welcome to what must be the smelliest place in the universe, Offworlder. How can I assist you?
That's interesting. I've been to Nar Shaddaa, so I doubt that. But hey, why would it be the smelliest place in the galaxy? So why are there so many beast cages around? We know the answer to this, but maybe he can add some insight.
Ithorians have been buying them to help rebuild Telos. I don't know why, but ever since they started, the Beast Riders have been crawling out of the woodworks to sell them animals. But the Republic blockade has meant long delays, and because of that, beast cages are filling up the streets of Isis.
Okay, what's that tower? What be that tower, anyway?
That's an air defense tower. The city's filled with them. Isis is an ancient city, and for many generations, our main enemy was the Beast Riders that lived outside the city.
Towers like these were built to protect us against Drexel and their Beast Riders.
What's a Drexel? This is a good question.
A Drexel is a flying beast. Huge creatures with teeth the size of your arms. Lethal, and skin like ferrosteel plates. Somehow the Beast Riders figured out how to tame them years ago.
I do believe maybe Drexel makes an appearance in the Bane trilogy. I believe in the second book. So, could you tell me about the Beast? You guys doing okay back there? He isn't. He definitely isn't. Okay. This guy's broken. Oh no, he's fine now. He's done tripping out. Alright, cool. Can you tell me about the Beast Riders?
That's a long story. You sure you have the time? Most people don't care for an old soldier spinning a tale or two.
Oh, what the hell. We've got time.
Someone else who likes history, huh? Alright. Isis was formed pretty much at the dawn of our civilization. It was born out of necessity. It protected us from the dangerous beasts that litter Onderon. This city is as old as our civilization. Most of our technology was invented to fortify these walls and protect us. For ages, our worst criminals were cast out of the city to an almost certain death. It wasn't completely certain, though. Some of the criminals figured out how to survive out there. They learned how to tame the native beasts. And it wasn't long before they turned their attention to Isis.
Ah, for revenge. But the Beast Riders aren't your enemies anymore. What happened?
About 50 years ago, Princess Gallia married one of the great leaders of the Beast Riders, Orin Kira. That was right at the start of the Beast Wars. By the end of it, Gallia was crowned queen, and finally there was peace between our people.
Now the current queen is what, Talia, right? Not Gallia. God, they couldn't have come up with different sounding names just to make it easier on me. Are you still allies?
It's hard to put aside centuries of conflict. There's an uneasiness between our people. The Beast Riders are upset that General Vaklu has forbidden Drexel in Isis. Citizens usually only see the fallen Beast Riders, who know better than thugs.
Okay. I can ask you about something else then.
Certainly. Things are quiet right now. I have some time. What do you want to talk about?
All the soldiers around.
These are troubled times. You've probably heard that General Vaklu and Queen Talia are having some disagreements.
What about these troubles then?
I've been warned from command to keep my opinions to myself on that. So I've learned my lesson. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Ask around, though. There are plenty of people who'd like nothing more than to talk about it.
Yeah, we met a couple. What do you mean by that?
The politics of the day is probably the most talked about subject in the city, and everyone wants to share their particular view of what's going on. Opinions are like Gizka around here. They breed like mad.
Some things don't change, whether they happened a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away or not. So how did you get in trouble?
Times are too complex for a simple soldier like myself. Sometimes I made the mistake of answering questions honestly. If you say anything bad about a superior officer, they call that disrespecting the rank. Do that too many times and it's not long before you're a civilian.
Who else can I talk to about what's going on in Isis? Everyone.
The politics of the day is probably the most talked about subject in the city, and everyone wants to share their particular view of what's going on. Opinions are like Gizka around here. They breed like mad.
Yeah, someone told me about that once. I'll go.
Stay out of trouble.
It's me. Of course I'm not staying out of trouble. Citizen, so just a canned statement.
General Vaklu's royalty too. I know a lot of people that wish he was king.
Gagarin? You've got an interesting name, son.
Please tell me you're an off-worlder. You came from the spaceport, right?
Yes?
But this is good news. You have a starport visa, right? I can only sell my best weapons if you have that. These soldiers ensure that I don't forget these formalities.
Watch it, Keg. The captain already has enough complaints about you.
No need to be alarmed, my foreign friend. Pay the soldier no heed. Pretend he isn't here.
You mean the guy with the giant gun? Well, presumably he's got a gun. Let's see. Why can you only sell to people with starport visas? Yes, good question.
General Vaklu is concerned about well-armed insurgents. They've had to get arms from somewhere. Not from me, of course, but all sales of weapons have been severely restricted. I can only sell to off-worlders like you that have the proper clearance. And now off-worlders can't come here because of the blockade and searches, but it's a wise policy.
So you're happy about this then? What, you couldn't... I can't really read through the thick sarcasm. Do I need a sarcasm detector?
Oh, a sarcasm detector. Oh, that's a really useful invention.
So you're happy about this then?
Of course. Soldiers are only doing their job. Even if it puts me out of business, I am happy. Even if I'm forced to live off scraps in the street, I am so happy to do my part. Long live General Vaklu.
Okay, what do you sell?
Large variety of weapons. My stock is very good. You might want to buy some before the general decides he needs more blasters. Then weapon merchants like myself have the honor of providing them to him at a substantial discount, even below what it costs us. We do it happily, or else.
Or else what, Keg?
Or else we are very unhappy at not being able to do our part.
This guy's got a mouth on him, and he's got a soldier standing next to him. He's got to be careful. What can you tell me about Eyes? Yeah, let's get him in more trouble.
Oh, everything is great here. We're all very happy. So very happy.
I think they secretly found the best voice actors to do that. To do the vendor here. Alright, let's see your stock. Ain't gonna be too much exciting in here, but hey, whatever. Med packs, antidote kids, not anecdote kids, kits, that's what that guy's doing, his anecdotes. Masasi ceremonial armor. Now that is interesting, because it was the Masasi temples that are on Yavin 4. I predate this slightly, not by much. Decades? Certainly no more than decades before this. Sith battlesuit. Defense bonus, max dexterity bonus. It's battle armor. Alright, so it's not so much it's not a robe. Not that he has any good robes. A fond crystal. Exchange Shadowcaster. Oh, it's like a stealth thing. Adrenaline amplifier, vibration cells. There's a bunch of stuff here. Nothing too exciting. Unless, well, oh, that one's... I said just Mandalorian battle armor. No, wait, doesn't our boy already have that? Mandalore, that's it. I was thinking, Canderous, no, Mandalore. Yes, he goes by his honorific now. Because... I can't even look at it, but he's Mandalore's armor. And that's all he can have, is he can't even have Mandalorian armor. He's just got Mandalore's armor. So I do wonder if it is upgradable Mandalore's armor. Bunch of citizens, you're a citizen. Anything like hanging down the alleys or not? No, not there. This does open up quite a bit, this area here. So, let's see what's happening with the crowd here.
There must come a time when the Queen bows to the will of the people. The Republic has brought nothing but war and death. In our 50 years of flying their colors, we have had more war than the past millennia. Back General Vaklu in his effort to make her see reason. We do not need the Republic. They need our resources, our world, and our blood. For all that we have given, now we get nothing. The Republic is weak and falling apart. Its Jedi, whose fallen brethren have brought such misery to us, have disbanded. Let's be the first world to take our future into our hands. Are you with me?
Who, me?
Yes, you! It is up to each and every one of us to turn the tide, to take control of our future.
Not my concern, not my home planet.
Leave here, off-worlder. My words are meant for the sons and daughters of Onderon. Your type continues to plunder our world, and we have nothing to show for it. Be gone!
That's enough, Ponlar. If you keep this up, you're going to spend time in detention. You're coming awfully close to treason.
You can't silence me forever, soldier. But I'll keep my peace. For now.
Oh, can I encourage you to take him into detention for telling me off?
These are dangerous times. People like Ponlar aren't making it any easier.
No, I tried. And there's something over that way, but also involving 3 HK-50 droids. And apparently, despite all... Well, we haven't gone and tried to stop them yet. We can't. But I'd like to know what's over there that they're guarding. I've got this fascination with the quick save now. I gotta really stop. Alright.
What is it?
You got your lightsaber out? You got your whatever out? Alright, we'll be good. HK-50 assassin droid. Has that... Have they ever...
Unnecessary observation. You are eliminating many of us Jedi, but such actions only delay the inevitable. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications, recitation, and bring about the termination of hostilities.
I like that even they at this point realize it's like, yeah, we keep doing this, but it's not really aggressive support. Right? Nope. I got the suggestion. Characters using this Jedi behavior will attack any enemies they see, but they will also use supporting powers to heal and augment their companions. Only Jedi can use this behavior. Well, duh, it's called Jedi Support Game. But, yeah, no, I got the suggestion from Ollie Hughes to try this. Now, I'm actually going to put it to use. Alright, oh, I know what I can use. That. There's a whole lot of... That guy got hit hard, but we're going to finish this guy off. Our boy Mandalore. Who's he going after? No, Mandalore. Go after this one first. Yeah, I could do a power shot too. What the hell? Finish one. Not sure what Kreia just cast. Whatever Kreia keeps casting, I ain't gonna turn it down. It's quite handy. Oh, she just sent him packing. Oh my goodness! Look at him go! And he's down. Well, you guys weren't much of a challenge. Oh, my health just dropped a bunch. I guess there was some temporary boost that Kreia gave me. Grinium armor and remote interface, okay. More remains. Deflector Mark III, and anything on you? Are you guys... Oh, yeah. And defense barrier. You guys are just hanging out in the back corner? You guys actually weren't trying to do anything? Unless they were protecting the security terminal. And just out of curiosity, I just wanted...
Yes.
So heal, we know what heal does. Revitalize. Battle meditation. Okay, so it doesn't say over here. Sorry, I should know that by now. Powers? That it? Yeah. Know what that does. Knight Valor. Increased physical attributes of saving throws to the Jedi. All party members are 3 points. Also grants immunity to poison. Handy. And that's for 20 seconds. Okay. Energy resistance. Yeah, absorbs the first 6 points damage. We know that. We've done that one for a while. Battle meditation. Grants +2 to attack rolls, to damage, and to will saves for all party members. Also increases the vitality point regeneration rate of the party. Maybe that's what I saw. It's just increased the regeneration rate and then stopped or went back down. Revitalize. Oh, brings them back to consciousness. Lightsaber form, lightsaber form, lightsaber form. Force deflection or force redirection. It's the Darth Vader thing with the hand from Empire. That's how I liken it every time. Okay, it had to have been one of the other ones that I just... Maybe I saw things. Maybe I saw a thing that wasn't actually there. Let's quickly hit an improved heal. Oh yeah, with Mandalore here, everybody gets the heal. So, Let's see what security terminal does for us. You can slice the computer. No spikes needed. Then again, maybe not. So we need a way into the security system from one of these soldiers. Oh. Ponlar's. I was thinking, was it Pondababo or whatever the hell it is? Name was Ponlar's. His crowd dispersed.
If I speak more right now, the soldiers will arrest me. Perhaps later. If I speak more right now, the soldiers will arrest me. Perhaps later. If I speak more right now, the soldiers will arrest me. Perhaps later.
Shame, I was hoping they would arrest you. Oh well. Anda, who has a name. Oh crap. It's Crowd!
I think Vaklu's using Republic spies as an excuse to intimidate anybody that would oppose him.
That's interesting considering you're part of Ponlar's rabble-rousing there. Rabble-rousing, sorry. Well, yeah, maybe both. Maybe both. Anda, who the hell are you?
I have a job for someone like you. The pay is very good.
Okay, let's hear it.
I am a strong supporter of General Vaklu. The merchant quarter is an important area, not only financially but strategically as well. It is one of the few districts that is directly connected to the royal palace. The Queen and her advisors are well aware of this and have ensured that the captains here are extremely loyal to her. This presents complications for Vaklu. If you could arrange for them to be removed from their command, you will be richly compensated.
How would I remove them from their post?
You can't attack them directly. The entire city would be after you if you assaulted their checkpoints. You may have to be subtle and patient. They don't have to be killed, just removed from command.
Don't worry, I can do this. Don't worry, I could pull this off. So, tell me about them.
There's Galisi at the starport. Riken commands from the turret tower. And Bastuco guards the entrance to the sky ramp. All loyal, and all need to be reassigned.
All right.
He's the most junior of the captains. His superior, Captain Sulio, met with an accident. I believe you're familiar with that. Besides his strong loyalty to the Queen, I know next to nothing about him. He sometimes frequents the local cantina when he isn't at his post.
Okay, so we have to get him at the cantina. Get him drunk. What about Riken?
He's been responsible for the merchant quarter for years. He's been chastised repetitively for his criticism of General Vaklu. His years of service won't protect him if he continues to subvert the chain of command. He has received several warnings. With a nudge, he just may get a dishonorable discharge.
Okay, what about Bastuco?
A true veteran, years of honorable service, completely dedicated to the Queen. Sadly, I think he's more on our side than the Queen's. But he's an old soldier that can't adapt to today's complex situation. Regardless of what the best interests of Onderon are, he won't swerve from executing the Queen's misguided decrees. Persuasion may be ineffective. Take this military security card. It can be used to slice into security terminals. Perhaps you will find solutions there.
A well-timed introduction of the security card. All right, other questions?
About what?
How much does it pay? I don't care about your revolution. I want to be well paid. I'm in this for the money.
For each task you complete, I am prepared to pay you 2,500 credits. Plus, you will earn the favor of some powerful people. We could make your job much easier here.
Okay. Sounds good. I'll go.
Whatever course you wish to take, aiding this woman may be useful. We may gain Vaklu's favor, or learn more of his plans. Either way, helping Anda should be carefully considered.
I'm not going to help someone that's trying to kill me. The Queen is preferable to that. I may see where this quest of hers leads. That's a bit on the nose. I may see where this quest... Let's go. Nicest military security card. Now, let's see what that gets us on the security terminal here. Anybody gonna clean them up? Honestly. No wonder why this place is going to shit. You're just leaving somebody's refuse on the... Oh, wait, it's mine. Alright, use the security card. Camera records erased, ID records erased, and access granted. Ah, very handy. So, let's see. Security cameras. Let's see. We've got 2. Market Square. Which is this. Okay. Nothing too exciting. And, camera route menu. Sky ramp checkpoint. And if he can't seem to see to reason, we could always blow him up. There's a power conduit right there in the middle of the screen. Oh, what did you know? Game and I are thinking the same right now. It might not be... Sometimes subtlety. Upload area schematics. Well... Did lose it. But we did get an area map. Let's see. We could. She did indicate that the security terminal would be the way of doing it. We could just blow him up. But I do want to have a chance to chat with him first. Makes sense, right? We could blow him up. Onderon soldier, why don't you have a mask on?
The sky ramp is restricted to military personnel only. Move along.
Queen Talia is a smart and capable ruler. The times before the Republic were terrible for us. Doesn't anybody remember that? The Republic has spies and operatives that are causing havoc in our city. If they keep it up, it will lead to war. I'm just going to try and stay out of all the politics and do my job.
You're a smart man, soldier.
General Vaklu was an underground resistance leader during the Mandalorian occupation. He's a real hero.
And the captain.
The sky ramp is restricted to military personnel only. Stay clear of here, off-worlder.
What's the sky ramp?
The sky ramp leads to the battlements, and this particular ramp leads straight to the palace itself. No civilians are allowed past this point.
We're going to, need to get by there. And who are you?
I am Captain Bastuco. I have served loyally in the Onderon military for 20 years.
20 years would mean you were here during the Mandalorian Wars, right?
I was a soldier when the Mandalorians took our world, and I fought in the Resistance. When we drove them from Onderon, I served on the Wall for 10 years after.
You mean after the Jedi drove the Mandalorians from Onderon? The Mandalorians never gave ground to any Onderon soldier.
Such a view could be considered treason. Onderon was responsible for much of the fighting during the last days of the war. Without General Vaklu, the Republic would have fallen.
Interesting, the Wall. Not to be confused with that one, up north there. It's too subtle Game of Thrones reference, maybe, not anymore. 20 years, man. Bastuco's had a hard 20 years in the military, because he looks like he's in his 60s, maybe 70s. And he's had a rough time. Have you ever thought about retirement, boss? I mean, you look like you need it more than anyone. Even more than me. And I look rough. Alright, what can you tell me about the Wall?
The Wall is the barrier between Isis and the Onderon wilderness. For hundreds of years, we kept the city free of beasts and beast rider scum. The greatest honor for an officer is to serve on the Wall. Many aspire to the post, but few are worthy of it.
Definitely not the Night's Watch. Why aren't you on the Wall anymore?
I was requested to guard the sky ramp in the merchant quarter.
You don't sound too pleased about your post.
My personal feelings on the matter are irrelevant. I received an order, and I carried it out.
It seems such a distinguished officer would be of more use somewhere else. Let's try that on him.
You're right. I have many good years of service left in me, yet I feel like I'm being set aside. They said they needed their best men here, but skyramp duty has always been relegated to fresh officers.
Let's see, if there's a civil war, the attack will come from inside the city. Guarding the sky ramps will be very important. No. If you're that unhappy, you should request being reassigned to the Wall. Yes, you should.
I couldn't do that. I heard the reassignments came from the Queen herself.
Let's see, you should request your reassignment immediately. Oh, if Kreia wasn't standing next to me, I would totally not chance the regular persuade. But certainly your superiors would grant you a transfer if you asked.
I'm a soldier, and it's my duty to serve. Now be on your way. You've wasted enough of my time. I told you before, Off-World.
Let's see, what's the sky ramp? Yeah. I'll be going now. Need to get back to the... See if we could...
The Wall is...
Let's see, what do you think of Vaklu?
General Vaklu is my superior officer, and I respect the chain of command. He kept the Resistance alive when the Mandalorians were destroying our world.
Could you tell me about the wall?
The wall is the greatest...
Why aren't you on a wall? Don't sound too pleased. This one.
You're right. They said...
You can rest to be reassigned.
I couldn't do...
Can we try... Krail yell at me, but we gotta give it a shot.
I will request reassignment. Immediately. Troops, man the checkpoint without me. I must leave at once.
The greatest...
Oh. That was, I didn't click anything, I promise. It just got cut off, so... Future Steve, could we at least get that caption on the, like, the subtitle on the screen, or just throw the entire screenshot up? Thanks. I'm sorry, I don't know what it is. I'd have to go back in the edit and find out what it is. Alright, so that's one. And I'm sure it was, as I was saying, Kreia was... She could have been admonishing me. She was most likely admonishing me for using Force Persuade. She doesn't like me leaning into that. At the same time, she could have... She could have been nice and the greatest technique, and I don't know what was past that. I mean, we all do now, when you're watching this on YouTube. But I assume she was just, like... She could have been nice and said, hey, well, you could have blown him up, but you handled it subtly. Oh no, you're Crowd, not Anda.
You're back to visit me. I've heard the news. One captain has been removed, 2 to go. Here are the credits we talked about. There's twice as much waiting for you if you do what is being asked.
So, that's, one's got a loose tongue and one's got a drinking problem. I can handle this. He will do fine. Okay, now we gotta talk to our friend Captain Riken there. See if we can't get him out of the way. Oh, he's got a friend next to him. Soldier just glares at you. Well, aren't you friendly? Everyone's friendly around here, though. Right, Captain?
Back again, Off-Worlder? I'm sure you have a starport visa. If I were you, I'd leave before too many more beast cages are stacked in the streets.
You were telling me about the troubles in ISIS?
Actually, I wasn't telling you about it before. Like I said, I was warned by command to keep my opinions to myself. Ask around, though. There are plenty of people who'd like nothing more than to talk about it.
Why don't you tell me what you really think?
Yes, tell them what you really think, Riken.
I don't think so. I know you'd like nothing better than getting me drummed out of the military, but I'm not gonna say a word.
You think I could persuade him how it'll get better if people are afraid to speak out? It's just a form of cowardice.
It's not that simple. Soldiers are guardians. We protect people. But if they get too political, then it enters dangerous territory. It can even lead to a coup d'etat.
Are you implying something, Riken?
The only thing I'm implying is that it's my duty as a soldier to keep politics at home. On the job, I respect the rank and the chain of command.
Not all orders should be followed, not all people should be respected. What of your moral responsibilities? You hide behind your shaky rationales of fear and weakness, but you don't have the strength to live by your beliefs. 1 or 2? What of your moral responsibilities?
I'm doing what I feel is right. Are you? That's something that each person has to answer for themselves. This topic's leading nowhere except for trouble for me. So, help a guy out. Let's talk about something else.
I'll be going.
Stay out of trouble.
Yes, but you won't be captain. I just have to find the right way to probe you, and, that'll, hopefully lead to... what we're looking for. So I guess all that's left here... Captain. Oh, there's a turret tower. There's the market square. And this was the, what, the western market? The western square. We don't get too many shuttles coming to ISIS anymore, especially with shuttles without passengers. good friend works at the starport and noticed this. And raised some questions. Questions I've answered. So you are Hinmir Dawncrusher, last of a dying breed, they say. Too difficult to fight alone, they say. So meet some of my new employees. The bounty on your head will make me and my men extremely wealthy. This is my lucky day. I should have saved this for the next episode. Thug Grenadier? Who are you? Rhodian mercenary. Well, you know what? Oh, he went down fast. And he's back up fast. Well, I mean, he is level 5 even. So. Let's see. He's got 2 points in stealth, and he's got no points in demolitions, that much in awareness, and he's capped on treat injury. So what do you recommend? Awareness. Can't get 8 points in demolitions at least? Feats. So what do you recommend for feat for him? 2 weapon fighting. Now is that double 8 or 2 weapons? Does it work for? Because he's got a blaster rifle, right? Demolitions to stealth, critical strike. Well, he's not going to be persuade, treat injury, blah blah blah. Gearhead conditioning. Do we have any points in blaster rifle? He's already got a blaster rifle that we're not worried about. You could give him improved toughness. That's always a good one. I'm always fond of an improved toughness feat, so let's go with that one. And accept. Alright. So what we're going to do is, can we lob a... Let's see. Sure, lob a grenade at him. There we go, that worked.
Let us end this.
Now we've got them. Oh, we super kicked him to death. Meanwhile, they're grenading Mandalore there. Oh no, where's our friend? Oh, who cares? It's Thud. So, we're just... Oh, did she just force scream them all down? She's just proccing everything after they're all dead. Well, what's on this guy? Sith power gauntlets. They do me any good? Power gauntlets? It's strength based. What? Really? Wait, hang on. Go back. It's an Ariadu. Ariadu. Which is the home planet of one Grand Moff Tarkin, if memory serves. Ah, there you go. Just a little bit of Star Wars lore for you. Oh, some more remains. Some credits. And a Jalshay belt, even. So we got the Jalshay armor, Jalshay robe, sorry. Force resist 14 and +1 wisdom. And protect their minds from the dark side. Interesting. I kind of prefer this. But hey, it's pretty handy if you got it. So, and a construction kit. Well, too bad HK isn't here, but... Alright. Some more folks. Sketchy looking folks. And light up sign there. Maybe that's where the cantina is. Doesn't look like anything there. Alright, so I guess we're going to go exploring deeper into the Western Square next time on KOTOR 2. Well, some ominous sounding music. It sounds very modern Star Wars, actually. It's not bad. Oh, now the battle music's done. Alright. Well, I guess the gang will be back next time on KOTOR 2. What awaits us deeper on Onderon, but we'll find out next time. And until then, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new. share on social media, follow on social media. The social media handle is Unsilent on Air, and that's for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr. And don't forget, you can check out more KOTOR 2 in the playlist. It's on the screen, in the description down below, and more videos anytime on the channel page. And until the next time, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like, share, subscribe, and we will see you next time.